Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. It's cold. It's rainy. And it's simply just a muddy mess out there. We had some crazy windstorms last night. Didn't hear any thunder, but the wind was just horrible. Well, today I want to talk a little bit about um, soft white underbelly. And you're like, what? It's a YouTube channel. And it is the most amazing channel that I have seen in a long time. Um, it's been going on for many years now, but I just recently found it. And all day yesterday, when I would do a chore, I'd come back and I'd watch a little bit, and then I'd go do a chore, then I'd watch a little bit. Um, I really could have done something different, but I didn't. I was very, very intrigued. Let me tell you a little bit about it. His name is Mark, and I didn't catch his last name. I didn't write it down. He's from California, and he's a very handsome man. Yes, he is. But what he has done is he started off his trek as a photographer, and he wanted to go to the Appalachian area. Well, he took pictures, and then he realized that there was a story to tell. And so he goes and interviews these people out in Kentucky, West Virginia, down through that area. And there's one family, and they're called the Whitakers. They are in West Virginia, in Odd, West Virginia, which is very ironic considering that they are generationally inbred. And very I mean, it starts off, there is one video that does show the family bush. It's not like a tree. um and it shows that two twin brothers married their first cousins, or one of the brothers did. And so this one strain off the one twin, um they married cousins and so on and so forth. There might have been children had with brothers and sisters, and I think you'll see that when you see Timmy. But anyway, the thing is he also has a GoFundMe page. He has given them enough money to fix a roof, buy a truck, um, buy new things that they need. He has taken them to Walmart. That was an interesting video, was seeing these guys, this family go to Walmart. He's taken them to get their hair cut. He has just given them money. He has allowed them as much money as they need. And he continues to give to this family. Now, there is controversy that he has exploited this family. And I'm going to tell you something. If you don't know you're exploited and you're happy with the results of what you are doing, then it's not exploitation, right? I mean, for example, say I was beautiful and someone took my picture all the time and started making money off of it, but gave me some money on the side, I would be happy with that. Even though some people might say they would exploit me. I mean, that's not really a good comparison, but it is. But the Whitaker family, that's just one series that he has done. And he goes right in there with them and talks with them, and has been developing like a relationship with them for, I think he said 17 years. So he has seen them grow older, some pass away, so he's kind of seen this development that he has done for them. And I just think it's absolutely wonderful. Again, it's called the Soft White Underbelly. And I'm thinking that might be like a catfish term. I don't know. It's kind of an odd thing, but I think that, maybe it's because you have like a hard outer shell and maybe your belly is soft. I don't know. But there are channels out there that are very upset about what he's doing. And some of them are YouTube channels that don't get the views, or the PayPal GoFundMe page thing that he does for this family and others in that situation. But I really do recommend going and watching some of his videos. You can see interviews with Appalachian people that have had horrible experiences, um, drug users, prostitution. He's done those kind of interviews as well, and just done very well. You can kind of look into people and see their motivation. What made them get to the point they were at, what made them get to a point where they feel, who they are is okay. There is one interview that he did with Ruby, I believe it's Ruby Baker. She is from Harlan, Kentucky. She's 87 years old, and it is the most amazing interview. This woman is incredible at 87 years old. And at the end of her video, she plays the guitar and rocks it. That's all I know how to say. She rocks it to amazing grace. But just think about if you're sitting at home and it's cold and it's raining and you really don't want to do any chores outside and you got all your chores done inside, or maybe you don't. I don't. Just think about this channel, Soft White Underbelly. And yeah, he's got tons of subscribers. He's getting lots of money for these people. But, if you feel like you want to give to a cause, I think his cause is phenomenal. Like me, I go to the Share Shack and I go to the women's shelter when I have stuff for them. But it's just an amazing project that he has gotten into. And he just looks so out of place that the first time he visited, I guess one of the neighbors pulled up and pulled a gun on him. What the hell are you doing here? He's like, whoa, dude, just taking pictures. So go to that channel, just check it out. But you're going to see a lot of other channels once you start that really are downing what he's doing, and they call it exploiting the Whitaker family. But it's very interesting to me. Anyway, let's get on with what's going on here. I just wanted to put that out there because I think, when you find a channel, you should share it with others, that might have the same interest. My mother is from Owsley County, Kentucky. And, it's different down there. It's really different. You got people that still don't have running water. They still do not have electricity. They might have generators now, but they may still not have electricity because going up the mountains and across, the mountains and through the hollers, they may not get the electric lines going. And since coal mining has been pretty much, annihilated, some people aren't working. The drugs are as bad there, maybe, or worse than in the cities. So just something to think about. Anyway, I want to talk about getting the best deals you can. Whether you're preparing for a long term or you're preparing for season to season, always try to find the best deals. And, I try to show you some of the deals I do. I don't really paper coupon anymore because, number one, paying $4.50 for a newspaper is crazy. Even though I save more than $4.50, it's still a very hard thing for me to do because I really don't need those things. I don't really need anything. So I'm satisfied with doing deals at Dollar General and Kroger affiliates with digital coupons. Something else I do is I will fill out a rewards card. Felt like something was down there. Rewards cards and so on and so forth from different stores. I recently, just this past weekend, or I think it was down there Saturday, went to Harbor Freight, and I went ahead and signed up for their rewards program. I haven't gotten a card there, like a credit card, but I do have a rewards. I noticed my husband was going to Harbor Freight in the other city, town, whatever the hell it is. And I thought, well, I wanted to go in because I'm looking at plasma cutters. And I don't want to tell you why, because I probably never get one. But the problem I have is generating enough airflow for the plasma cutter. So I've got to get an airflow, anyway, that's what I was looking at. So do your rewards cards. I've got one at our hardware store. I have one at Big Lots, obviously Kroger and JC and Dollar General and Family Dollar, CVS. I did sign up for Walgreens years ago, but it's so far away from me that I don't even know if it's still active or not. But for those things that you need or maybe don't need, but it's a store that you go to and maybe spend, bulk amounts at, do a reward thing. I just think that is what you should do. Okay. Now, if you're looking for YouTube channels that will help you out with specific stores, just go to YouTube and type in the specific store that you're looking for. There are people that do Target, CVS, Walgreens, Kroger, Dollar General. My favorite Dollar General one is Weight Watchers Mom on a Budget. I love her going through the coupons, even though I end up going through the coupons first and I know the little secrets to look for and what to hit and what not to hit. And she's awesome with that. She'll go through it. I would recommend watching her channel Sundays before you start clipping your digitals, because she's going to let you know that, maybe if you have a $2 clipped, don't clip that $1 because you'll have to buy 2 products to get 3 off of 2, which wouldn't be a bad deal if you think about it, depending on what it is. Ohio Valley Couponer. I used to watch him all the time as a young fella putting himself through college. And he is phenomenal. He does Walmart clearance and couponing deals. He does Kroger. I think I've even seen him do Walgreens and CVS. But there are some great channels out there. Okay. Chicken news. Well, apparently Dottie has gone broody again. And I was mistaken. I thought that I'd lost both of my Jersey Giants. Because I don't pay close enough attention, I realized that I have lost one Jersey Giant and one of my Normorans. My Jersey Giant, Teresa, is broody right now. She's kind of cutting on and off, but she goes back. I mean, she'll go and she'll eat, but I do put food up next to her and water next to her, but she does get down and stretch a little bit. I don't think she's locked in yet. And all the girls are going there and laying. Well, the other girls were laying in the barn, and Dottie took that clutch of eggs. So I think I have 2 broodies right now. I don't know. I'm going to kind of give them today because it's cold and wet, and they'll probably want to stay on the eggs to let you know for sure. Which is awesome because now these chickens will have Napoleon as their father. Oh my goodness. I have picked my rooster for the 10 group. I have picked Crookshank's brother. I have named him Arthur, King Arthur. He is absolutely gorgeous. He knows his name already. I've made sure that I have talked to him a little bit, and when I say his name and he looks at me, I treat him. So now when I say Arthur, he looks at me. So he now knows his name. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Australorp rooster. He's probably one I will give away. There's a possibility that the Brahma that I bought as a hen is a rooster. So I will probably keep him for a while in order to breed back to any of my blue egg layers. I lost Gracie. She was a blue egg layer. I lost back. Mary, I have not lost yet. She's still dealing with her issues, but she is a blue egg layer. I don't know how long she's going to make it, but she's hanging in there. And Dad Burnett Chipmunk keeps picking on her, and that's her mom. And it's like, ooh. So there might also be a few more roosters in the little group, and I think I'll keep all of those because those are all my breed. And they're just beautiful. The little itty bitties and the tinies, they are just so funny. You know, I've got the 10 that act like I'm going to kill them for the most part. And then I've got the 8, and I walk in there and they're like, oh, pet me, pet me, pet me, pet me. What you got? What you got? Pet me, pet me, pet me. But I'm finding that getting the hoodlums back into the little building, yeah, they did not like spending the night in the barn when they did that. So trying to get them back into the little building when it's time to go to bed has become a real issue. I don't know if you've ever tried to herd cats. I am a chicken whisperer. I can herd all of my older girls and my duck, and everybody listens. And these 10, you get all of them in, or you think all of them are in, and then you do a count and there's one missing. So you go to find the one, and as the one goes back in, then 3 come out. I bet I circled that building 15 times last night. Ooh, it's so annoying. But anyway, that's about all I have today. I'm going to do pot roast with little potatoes and carrots, and I'll probably throw some mushrooms and just make it a vegetable-y kind of roast. You all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. Find the good deals. Go and check out Soft White Underbelly. You might find, things that are interesting to you just to listen to these people's stories. It's amazing. Bye, y'all.